So for all the industries in the machine tools, one of the major components that makes the do or die situation is nothing other than compressors. So for that, for all the industries that are looking out for the eminent and the most top class compressors, and there it is COMPRESSOR that is going to make the ultimate difference, is what being said by Mr. Nishant Shekhar. Let us ask him in detail what is this company has been all into, and what has been the history and the legacy that the company has been holding. And let us talk to Mr. Nishant Shekhar. Hi, Mr. Nishant Shekhar.
Hello, Mr. Naidu. How are you?
Very much fine, thank you, Mr. Nishant Shekhar. To all the viewers of Yashodhara TV, we'll be very glad if you can explain what is COMPRESSOR making a difference in the compressor industry.
Absolutely. Thank you. Like you said, one of the most critical part of any industry is compressed air requirement, because air takes care of the pneumatics and other transportation activities as well in the industry, and hardly you will find any industry which doesn't have a compressor. So almost all the industries, 100% of the industries will use compressed air, and that's the one of the critical utilities that they have with them. So I'll come to COMPRESSOR. So COMPRESSOR by Gardner Denver is a 160 years old brand. We come from the United States, long back, spread across the continents, across the last 160 years. And of course now we are in presences in India very much. We have more than 3,500 installations across India. And we manufacture all the ranges of reciprocating compressors, which is based upon the linear displacement technology, as well as the screw compressors, which is based upon the rotary technology. So screw compressor, we have both the lubricated as well as the non-lubricated screw compressors, both air-cooled as well as water-cooled. Now taking you across the company management, so we have our headquarters at Gurgaon right now. Factory is at Ahmedabad, which is exactly at Naroda, and we manufacture our fabrications and all over there. But the good part is that we are somebody, the brand COMPRESSOR was taken over by Gardner Denver back in 1980s, and it was a German company. So till date, the German technology is inculcated in the system, and we get our compressing element, controllers and more of the critical parts from Germany itself. And we bring it to India, assemble it in our factory, and hence our supply chain is intact that way. Because of which we are the only players in the market offering 5 years of warranty on our machines.
So much before I could ask him what could be the hallmark, he himself said it is the 5 years warranty that the company comes up with. Mr. Nishant Shekhar, you being the area sales manager of such a reputed company, what is it you say that the future plans and goals that the COMPRESSOR is going to make a vital role in the global market in the industry?
Yes, so let's take an example. The most recent one is the world getting hit by COVID. So that was a very crucial period, when oxygen was required. So we played a very critical role along with the other manufacturers of compressors as well, and participated a lot in the government projects and the non-government projects in supplying compressors for the oxygen generation. And today proudly we can say we supplied around, the entire group supplied around more than 200 compressors in each of the phases. And that is what, I don't have the exact number, but it was overall the number, the entire group crossed the 1,000 machines. And hence we were able to help and support a lot of hospitals with that oxygen supply. Now this was the part of oxygen. Now coming to the most important industry today is healthcare. So in healthcare, food and beverages, because now see, when once a virus attacks, we cannot see that thing, okay? And it ruins everything. So healthcare industry is now booming like anything. From last 2 years since the COVID has hit, you might have seen the pharma players ramping up like left and right. And we very proudly can say that I cannot name the client, but we have a client who manufactures COVID vaccines, and we have our 110 kilowatt oil-free installation at their place. So yeah, we are also contributing to the society in that way, and yes, it also boosts our business at the same time.
What a comprehensive, and I can say they have been the heartbeat of the industries, I can say, and for the nation as a whole. I congratulate you, Mr. Nishant Shekhar.
Thank you. That was a collective effort from everyone in the industry, and we also want to be a part of it.
I appreciate that. I truly appreciate that. Mr. Nishant Shekhar, what is your, what you can say that the pride and prestigious moment of your organization has been in the recent past, other than this being concerned with the COVID activities? Is there any government ramifications, certifications that your company has been victoriously coming up with?
Victoriously, there are a lot of things that, achievements in a way, like there was an initiative taken by the government of India, which said that more than 50% of the parts used in any industry should be manufactured in India, so that we can promote the Make in India concept, and that we very well adapted to it.
Okay.
And today we can proudly say that more than 50% of the parts used in our compressor comes from India. Yes, of course, the critical units which are there patented in Germany, that comes from Germany still, and that's why we are able to offer you 5 years of warranty. But again, more than 50% of the parts in our installations, they are manufactured and supplied and erected in India.
So, the pride and prestigious Make in India, Compare, and major components of Compare are Make in India products. So, feel pride to adopt and use for Compare. Mr. Gentleman, Mr. Nishad Shekhar, we would love to have a navigation exploration of the components of the compressors in detail from you itself.
Sure.
Are we doing it?
Yes, I'll take you around there.
Come on, gentlemen, let's have, to all the viewers of Vishodhara TV, come, let's have a tour of the compressors of Compare.
Yeah, so here what we have with us is a reciprocating compressor of Compare. I'll just take you across the machine and show what critical parts are. So this is the compressing element. So this is based upon the linear motion technology. So we have two reciprocating pistons which are there, which takes the atmospheric air, compresses it, and this is driven through a motor. It's an electrical motor, so it drives the compressing element, and the air is compressed and filled in this 272 liters of receiver tank. So this particular machine has a 5 HP of motor and takes care of the compression. This compressed air is used in various utilities and across the various industries. Most of the industries where intermittent air is required, reciprocating compressor is the best option and cost-effective option what they have. So right now I showed you the reciprocating technology and the reciprocating compressor that we have. Now going around, we'll show you the screw compressor that we have. And we have the screw compressor. So in the screw compressor, this is a tank mounted and dryer mounted compressor. So this is the compressor part. There is a control panel, the electrical panel. So this is open section that you can see from the compressor. It has a dryer, refrigeration dryer, and a receiver tank. So this is a ref dryer and a receiver tank. Let's go behind and I'll show you how the compression happens in this machine. So again, like I said, the screw technology, like I told you earlier, it is driven through, it's a rotary based technology. So there is no piston displacement, but a rotary element inside, which we call it as air end or compressing element. So this is the air end that has a rotary screw. So the screw displacement takes place, it rotates and compresses the atmospheric air, and which is later on goes through the dryer, which is not nothing but a HVAC element that cools the air, and then there are certain filters and the air is getting filtered and getting filled into the tank. So how the compression takes place, the air enters here and goes across the various components and enters the tank. The critical elements in a compressor is the air filter, the oil separator. So this is how the compression takes place, and like I told you, this entire unit comes from Germany, and that's why we are able to offer 5 years of warranty on it. So right now, like I showed you a tank and dryer mounted compressor, you can see the picture also. So this was the model that I showed you. Now we also have compressors which are not fitted on the tank, the large size compressor above 22 kilowatt that comes as an individual unit, which you can see over here in this picture. So this is a lubricated compressor of 90 kilowatt that comes with Delcos XL controller, which is very sophisticated technology, giving you various trends and all. And then coming to the non-lubricated, the pure air thing that we have in Compare, which is totally non-lubricated and used in mostly in F&B and pharma application where class 0 air is required. So we are supplying these compressors, and we are certified through agencies for supplying the oil lubricated as well as oil free compressors. So like we saw the compressors, now how the air is getting transported. So air pipes are something that are really important. So I'll directly come to the air piping system. I'll show you if you can see the picture over here. So 82% of the cost of running this machinery, 82% of the cost goes in energy for a fixed speed compressor, and in a variable speed compressor around 48% of the cost is spent on energy. So in order to save the energy, the piping that transports the air has to be really efficient, and hence that's why we have something called simpler EPL that not just reduces the energy consumption but makes the airflow also laminar and saves up to 35% of power cost. So the product that we have over here is, it starts from the small size pipes up to the large 82 mm pipes, and not just the pipings but we also have the bends and the elbows connections. And the best part is that it is a push fit technology, so the manpower allocation for commissioning such kind of pipings is really low, and the warranty that we are offering on these pipings is around 10 years. So you can imagine, even if you want to shift your application, you just need to disassemble this entire piping assembly and go to the exact place where you require it to assemble it, and nothing needs to be cut or chopped. So it's, yeah, so like I showed you the product line and the technology what we have. I'd like you to meet our channel partners for Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, Amis Engineers, and the GM, Mr. Abhishek Maheshwari, who's there with us, who is going to brief you about Amis Engineers and how we are partnered.
Hi, Abhishek from Amis Engineers. Actually, we are in industrial pneumatics for last 4 decades. We are based out of Hyderabad itself, and we are authorized channel partner for compressors with Compare. We are there with them from the day one of inception in Hyderabad, and as such company we can give you a complete solution for compressors, downstream piping till the point of use. Well, the uniqueness of this product, as we are also unique, that we believe in service. Sales comes after the service, so we are always available to service you as per the requirement and support you. And 5 years extended warranty, which is specially given by Compare, is the trust what they want to demonstrate in their product and give you the same confidence that the products are available for longer period of time basically. So can trust us for the services and support required on air compressors from Compare.
And connect with us for any of the requirements of compressed air in your industry at any point of time.
Yeah, so coming to compressors, you can trust Compare along with Amis Engineers as required for oil-free, oil lubricated or any products required for the compressed air requirement. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.